Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and I'm coming to you live from Eureka Springs, Arkansas, in the Ozark Mountains of Northwest Arkansas. We are a great little village here, and we are home to a lot of wonderful organizations. And today, I wanted to showcase one of our wonderful nonprofits here in Eureka Springs, and they have a very particular mission that they are on, and I wanted to be able to talk with them and help you guys know about some of the wonderful things that are going on right here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Some really great transformation in a lot of people's lives at this particular nonprofit. And so if you guys will help me welcome, I'm going to bring on board with us Miss Emily Yearsley and Miss Shannon Berry, who are with the Jeremiah House. So if you guys will please welcome. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
And Shannon over there. How are you?
Good.
So y'all having a good day?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, aren't you loving this weather?
Oh gosh, yes.
We needed it, don't we? We need it bad.
Yes.
So for people that are not really familiar with, you guys, the Jeremiah House, tell us a little bit about who you guys are.
So the Jeremiah House is a nonprofit. It's a Christ-centered recovery home for women. We help house women who struggle with addictions, have been victims of sex trafficking, deal with homelessness, and we give them a safe place to recover. We're located in Green Forest, and we currently have 5 residents, and a bed for 6. Yeah.
Okay, so you're located in Green Forest, which Green Forest is about how far from Eureka Springs? It's about
35, 40 minutes, maybe.
40 minutes, right here in our backyard. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, that's, so 5 to 6 women at a time there at the Jeremiah House. And tell me a little bit about some of the programming and what you guys offer there. I mean, you're providing housing, and tell me a little bit about the services that go along with living at the Jeremiah House.
Well, it's like a foundation to get your life rebuilt back, because when you're in your addiction, you lose so much. So say, if we have legal issues, we want to get you to the right resources to help you, help you clear up those legal issues. We do volunteer work. We help women start bank accounts to get savings started. So it's a 2-year program. So by the time, if you come and you're here at the Jeremiah House for 2 years, by the time you graduate, you're ready to start your life. We help, get cars back, your driver's license back. When some people don't even have a social security card when they get here. So we help getting
Wow.
back, birth certificates. We're a family oriented house. So with 6 women living in a house, there's dinner time, breakfast, lunch, by the time you get ready to leave, you're definitely employed, stuff like that. And we go to meetings, we do Bible studies because it's Christ centered. Our focus on the house is definitely God.
So you really are sort of a reboot on life for a reset, restructure, rebuild everything, because addiction does seem to tear our lives apart, doesn't it? In a lot of ways. So well, that's great. So I mean, how does one become a part of the Jeremiah House? Is it an application process? Does someone have to refer you? How does that happen?
By word of mouth sometimes. Sometimes we definitely have a screening application that's on our website that we ask them to go and fill out. It's just a 1-page questionnaire, a screening application. And then if once we go over that, if they're approved through that, then we have a full linked application that we have them fill out. Sometimes the judge can refer them. We don't take anybody that's coming out on parole. That's not it's not a halfway house. We are a sober living house. So, but it can be word of mouth. It can be, the judge can recommend it and stuff like that. But for the most part, I ask them to go online, fill out the screening application, and then go from there.
Okay, so that's a great process. Do you have a lot of people? What's your average request during the year for people to be a part of the program?
Oh, we get monthly. It's, a good, we have a stack of applications now, people wanting to come in.
Wow. Okay. So, I'm getting the biggest question, I guess, with rebuilding people's lives, that takes money. Folks are kind of at a loss financially when they step in. And so a lot of things have to be funded. So how are you making all this happen?
Fundraising. We do a lot of fundraisers throughout the year. So like for Valentine's Day, we sold Coke candy bouquets. We sold wreaths for Christmas time. For Easter, we are selling Easter eggs filled with candy for $12 a dozen or $30 for 3 dozen. And we will hide them in your neighbor's yard for you. We are doing our biggest fundraiser of the year on April 8th. It's NWA Gives. NWA Gives is helping a bunch of nonprofits raise money. So on April 8th, if you go online, it's an online platform, and donate that day. We are trying to raise money for us to get another house. We want to get a down payment on another house so that we can, as Emily said, there's tons of people that need recovery. There's tons of women looking for help. We want to be able to cater to more of those women, and we want to have more beds, and we want to a big part of it is seeing people restored to their families. So we want to have a house for women and their children. And that's our goal. So pretty much we just do a lot of fundraising and try and help out in the community and word of mouth. And we have a great community. There are tons of people that support us, and we're so grateful for that. But if it weren't for them, that's how we get by. Dad and God.
I know. Absolutely. It does take a village in more ways than one for you guys to make all this happen. So I've got a few people that are online and watching, and Mike Seals, I don't know if you guys are, Mike Seals, who is our Chamber of Commerce, I believe still our president of the Chamber of Commerce. He says he loves this organization. He says, thanks for all that you do. We love all the people that are online, a lot of support for here in the community. We'll just throw some of these names. Sean says hi. Hey, a lot of people are watching. You got some people out there that are in love with you guys and what you're doing. Beautiful ladies. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All these people are like, love it. So you guys are, you're working within our community and you're contributing and being a part of, you guys are volunteering. It's not just all about you guys going into this program. You are really embedded into our communities and helping out a lot of other people. And so I think that really is the beautiful part about what you guys are doing. Mm-hmm. Someone's asking about the website. I'll put that up for you guys, for you, Christina. Thank you for that request. I had it up just a second ago, but I'll put it back up here for you. Here's our website for y'all to look at. And I love that you've got fundraisers coming on up, and I'm wanting people to be a part of that. Or someone said that they're so proud of you ladies. So a lot of people know you guys in our community and know what a difference that you're making, not only in your life, but in others as well. So I'm just so proud for y'all to have that as part of your mission. Before we really got started today, Emily, you made the mention about the fact that COVID-19 has been so difficult for so many people. And you had mentioned something on the lines of that it has increased the need for this type of program. Could you elaborate with folks a little bit about that and that perspective for us?
I mean, just, whenever COVID-19 hit, people were out of jobs. They were out of, their families were just, it was baffling as to what people were going to do for money, what people were going to do for jobs, what they didn't know what to expect. And so people with mental illnesses, that really affected them. There's a stigma out there, that we've got to stop, and it's heartening, and so we help as many people as we can with mental illnesses. If somebody comes into our program and they have mental illness, we like to get them into counseling. There's trauma involved, and so I work for a treatment center as well, and we got to stop the stigma. We got to let people, make people aware of what's going on out there, and let people know that they are loved. There's help out there. We're here to
Absolutely.
help, getting the community involved. It's on our hearts, every day, to stop the stigma, let people know that it's going to be okay. There is help out there. And that's what Jeremiah House is about.
Yeah, really that whole picture of dual diagnosis, having addiction and mental illness and having trauma, all of that wrapped into one. It does take a lot of different perspectives and people to be able to get beyond the taboo of those subjects and to hit it head on. So I appreciate you guys putting a face to that and, helping people understand the depth of that. And, I guess it brings me to another question, Shannon. Tell us a little bit about what Jeremiah House has meant to you, if you don't mind.
Well, for me, I've been in and out of recovery for the past 7 years. I had just overdosed for the 10th time last year before I got to the Jeremiah House. So this place has been a game changer for me. I'm coming up on a year sober on April 13th. And I was one of those people that came in without a social security card or birth certificate. I was not employable. I wasn't somebody that anybody wanted around. I lost my kids. My kids were adopted in 2016, and I had lost my relationships with my family. And today I'll say I have all those things back in my life. I'm going to see my family in May.
Oh my gosh, how wonderful.
Yeah, I'm going to see my family in May. I'm working on getting my license back for a DUI I got many years ago and didn't take care of. And I work part-time. I'm a full-time student at JBU Online. So really the Jeremiah House, what it means to me is getting my life back. They gave me back everything.
Really full spectrum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Today things do not look like they did then, and I'm so grateful for that. I could never be more grateful than I am to this place. So
yeah,
I really.
So it's almost like then Jeremiah House really helped you find your strength that you didn't know you really had, did you?
Yeah, they helped me to build a relationship with Christ, and it has changed everything for me. And
amazing. Yeah. Amazing. Well, I'm so happy for you, and good luck with your upcoming reintroduction with your new life and the new you. Congratulations. And Emily, if you don't mind, tell folks out there a little bit about your journey. What's Jeremiah provided for you?
I spent 20 years. I spent 20 years in addiction. I spent 10 years in and out of prison. When I came to Arkansas, I came here on a Greyhound bus with the bag on my back. Gratefully enough, my aunt was the one that reached out to me and told me about the Jeremiah House. And I got here, spent 2 years here, got a relationship with the Lord. I found out who my identity was in Christ, got a job, was able to get a vehicle, just got my self-esteem back. I had no self-esteem. I didn't even know my worth. Made great friends here. I felt like I was part of a family. And now I'm working in a treatment center. I just love what the Jeremiah House is doing. I'm actually staff here at the Jeremiah House. This place will forever be part of my family. And I'm part of the church over here, and I love it. And I want everybody to know that there is hope out there. There's definitely hope. I can't do it by myself, but I can if I ask for help. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest thing is asking for help, because I can't do it alone. And that's I go to AA, NA meetings. I got a sponsor. I couldn't do this without the Jeremiah House.
Totally. I can just tell that you guys are really a tribe. Yes. It's like a power tribe there of you guys helping and lifting each other up. Janie makes a comment: new life, love, hope, and surrender. Isn't that true, girls?
Yes.
I love that comment. So proud of these women, and thank you for sharing your experiences, Penny. Thank you for that comment. It is sort of a vulnerable feeling to be on an internet. Here we are, and you're sharing your stories. But I think that it's the courage for girls like you and women like you to be brave and to share your truth, so that hopefully someone listening today will not be so afraid, hopefully, to reach out and to ask for the help that they're needing, and perhaps even asking at the Jeremiah House to see if you guys can help intervene and help someone else. And I just appreciate your honesty and for sharing your truth and being so brave to help us all be aware of what the possibilities really are when you do ask for help and accept it. And that same old word there, surrender. Right, girls?
Yes.
Surrender it all. Well, I'm so happy to be with you guys, and thank you for sharing today. And just to remind people that you guys have an upcoming fundraiser. If you'd like to be a part of the fundraiser, I'm sure you've got information on your website, correct?
Absolutely.
Yes. You can also follow our Facebook page. I make posts pretty regularly about the NWA Gives, and you can visit nwagives.org and search the Jeremiah Recovery House, and it'll show you where to go on April 8th to donate for us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
Also, if anybody's interested in sponsoring one of our residents or just being part of the Jeremiah House, please visit our website and you can reach out to us, and we can always use sponsors. We can always use volunteers or just coming and checking out what the Jeremiah House is about in person. We always welcome guests. Melody, I want to thank you so much for allowing us to be here today.
Oh, it was my pleasure. It was a great honor to actually put faces out here of and giving people really a face with the story. And I just appreciate you again for taking the time to do this with me today. And if we can help you here at the channel in any way, if you guys are coming up an announcement, I was just thinking here out loud. I'm just brainstorming here, hearing your stories and all the inspiration. Maybe y'all can come back at some point in time and maybe educate us even a little bit more about some of these particular topics. It's like it's an important thing for people to learn about. So perhaps we can get back together at another time.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for joining. We'll see you. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I love that, like I said, these guys are truly strong women to come forth and do this. And I appreciate them very much doing so. So if you guys want to help support the Jeremiah House, be sure and get in touch with them and help share the love for what they're doing. And that's exactly what we're doing here at Eureka Springs channel. We are here to celebrate good people, good places, and good news. And I think the ladies there embody that completely. And just so proud of them for making this journey and the decision to improve themselves and their lives and to really make a difference in their community. So thank you, Jeremiah House. And we will catch you again next time here on Eureka Springs channel. We'll be live again this Friday. We'll be talking with the Eureka Springs School of the Arts with Kelly McDonough, and she has some announcements to give to us. So join us again this Friday at 2 p.m. And thank you again for watching Eureka Springs channel. We are here because of our sponsorships. We have a lot of people that are helping make this possible, and I'd like to share with you those particular people. Their names will roll at the end of this broadcast. Thank you to all our sponsors and for your love. Thank you so much. We'll see you again Friday.